Hi, let's meditate. Loosen up your shoulder, neck muscle, sitting straight, relaxed. Moving your head a little bit back and forth, sideways. Even circular, to find a way to settle. Just like a bird sitting on the line, electrical line, balancing out. The thought I have is this. Repetition is the mother of success, or mother of skills. But we shouldn't blindly believe it, because if you have a bad habit and repeat it, it's going to solidify the bad habit. When you're little, some friends or parents may tell you. When you're old, nobody's going to tell you. You're supposed to be accountable to what you do. You have the ownership. So to be the master of your own destiny, we need to cultivate that skill. For that to happen, stop playing with a bad habit, even including not using our mind when it's useless. Generally speaking, most of the mind activity may not be needed to live life. So being centered, grounded, at the core of our being, with no mind, you may learn how to breathe. You think you know it, but probably we don't. Typically, shallow breathing is not so good for your body when the mind is occupied, preoccupied, like a waiting or meeting the deadline. Let go. To say it's simple, if we get to the state of samadhi, no mind, no self, that's like being in the heaven, nirvana, Garden of Eden. Even when Gilbert Taylor, scientist at Harvard, had a stroke on the left brain, she went into the pretty much the same state as samadhi, no mind, no word, no logic, and just be. And she found life is a miracle, which I often say the same. recognizing the miracle of our life. But if we are occupied in the mind, breathing is shallow, blood goes to the brain as if threatened by some unknown foe, or for the arrogance that you should do this, that, do this, so that you can prove, comparing with others. Lots of energy may be wasted. To say it simple, therefore, when I use this phrase, repetition is mother of skill, it is as if to find a bottleneck in our construct that prevent us so that all the body cells can communicate with each other, and the neurons, such that as if the sparrow or the bird sitting on the electrical line, you can keep on adjusting just to be. And when you have this sense of transparency, therefore no bottleneck, no barriers, as Gilbert Taylor said, which I posted on one of those videos recently, she felt that trillion cells are dancing around, or some such expression. Cells communicate among themselves. No need for the brain. But neurons can communicate by themselves in the brain, but also connected to the body if there's no bottleneck. And the result is a good use of energy, life energy, not for the wasteful, delusionary thought, just at peace as you are. No thinking necessary. So it doesn't matter what IQ you have. Perhaps less the IQ, the better. Not to use brain power as much. Therefore, ignorance is bliss. But you don't have to worry about it. To lose the brain. If we are connected to the heart, we can listen to the heart well, as if the root of our energy is distributed properly without blockage. So you know what's important and what's not. Don't need to feel fear to not use your mind. You don't need to. When you are little, you are full of curiosity and creativity. And you can be like that. No worries. Instead of your parents taking care of you, as Shin Buddhism in Myokonin says, Amida Buddha, being the parent, would take care of you. That's the Amida's compassion. So it's called Tariki, other power, not your power. So no self. It's a way of nature, the laws of nature manifesting. As much as the laws of nature made us to be born and alive, that miraculous power can work, and it's working. When you're not blocking, creating a bottleneck. I don't know the percentage of people, but most people live only in their mind. That's my guess. I may be like that at times. And when I'm in that space, not connected to heart, there's a sense of ego or fear, arrogance, pride, envy, all that kind of stuff. Start to clog up in my brain. So repetition is mother of skill, is not to use mind to bring out wisdom and compassion. Which you need to not understand in the brain as usual, but just be empty-minded and practice no mind, no self. And see if you can be like a little baby, curious, creative, and connect to the heart to bring out possibly wisdom and compassion. There's no guarantee, but if we focus on breathing and empty-mindedness, and for example, inner body sensation, you check how you feel on your feet, hand, thigh, arm, shoulder, back of your neck, your chest, and your face, behind your skull and up or inside the brain. You may find a blockage, or you may find smooth flow. The first blockage may be your mind gets into the way, but when your mind is calm, you just observe. Observe your breathing. You can just focus on that. You may feel the oxygen coming into your lung. If not, breathe deeper. You may even feel a sense of oxygen spreading out so that your cells in your body start to dance. I'm not hypnotizing you. You just experience it. Just be. No manipulation. Be the way of nature. Connect to the power, the energy, and how we are born on this planet, and be alive without our brain pushing anything. Just relax. You don't need to feel fear doing this. You're just being natural. Follow the nature's way. And to discover who you really are. You don't have to have fear. Sometimes heart may beat faster or slower. Breathing may change. Just let it be. No need to control with your mind. Let the mind be alone. Perhaps you may appreciate you being alive. Your body is functioning, healing. You can do this when you go to sleep, laying in the bed. What I often do is, this is my habit these days, just stretching out and put my hand down both sides of my body and just feel it. And I can sense that I'm alive, feel secure. My parents passed away, but there is that like Saichi Myokonin. I mean, the Buddha is like a parent, or the way of nature take care of you. Be empty-minded, feel at peace, and have a good night's sleep. Or through meditation, just confirm your life energy and be aware. You have a good day. May all beings be happy. May all cells be happy. No bottleneck, transparent. Hope to see you again.